Same year that Damian Lillard came into the league. Second round pick out of Memphis. Played 3.5 years here.
He's worked himself into a starting role. There were times his first year where people questioned if he belonged in the league. He has emphatically answered that question with a yes.
Well, Barton was terrific last year. Averaged 14 points, nearly 6 rebounds a game. And many people thought he should have been the sixth man of the year. Of course, that went to Jamal Crawford. Hard to argue
with that one.
Exactly. Outside triggering is Chandler, cashing in on another three.
He's been hot, similar to Chief. He's getting good looks. A good play call from Mike Malone to get him another wide open three.
So go against Murray of the Denver Nuggets. Portland on top here by 5. 3:12 to go, first quarter. And in will come Noah.
To Crab, forces a switch, a late closeout, and it ends with a Crab jump shot. So you'll see Turner as he continues to
seamless transition from Boston to Portland, but he told me the other day at practice that there was a bit of an adjustment period playing here at Moda. He said he had some issues with depth perception. He thought he was shooting short the first game, but then got more comfortable as the night went on. You know, that's something I've never thought about, was the change in arena, guys, but I guess it can be a factor.
Yeah, definitely can. Definitely can. The basketball is the same, the rims are the same, but the arenas are different. Although the distances are the same as well, it's just a different home. Kevin, I can't just go walking up in your house and feeling like how I feel when I go to my house. It doesn't work that way.
That's true. There's a light switch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jokic on the follow scores the bucket. Lillard is bumped by Will Barton outside. And shots awarded to the Blazers with 2:06 left in the first quarter of play.
Freedom of movement. You have to let guys go. Barton reaches. Anytime you reach, Dame will teach. Those guys have had tons of battles in practice.
Now going back to the change of scenery, and it's getting to the practice facility, it's getting to Moda, it's everything that you and I are having to deal with in our relocation. Obviously, and doing this type of thing. We obviously don't have trouble with the depth perception, but a lot of it has to do with the lighting and the crowd, so forth, and the colors.
It's different.
Some of that can throw you off. Other guys are so focused, so locked in, it doesn't matter.
Well, and you couple getting used to all that new stuff with the fact that you're trying to fit in. You're trying to fit into a playoff team, so there's just a lot of things going through his mind throughout the game.
And you got 11 guys returning who know the system, learned it last year, went through a full camp. Gomez attacks the rim. Crab up top, met him at the summit and denies. Allen Crabbe spiking the ball away. E.T., the lob to Damian, outside of Vonleh, triggering a three. He can do that, not this time. Jokic the rebound. Out there with Gomez, along with Barton, Jamal Murray, who had 117 threes made at Kentucky last year. That's a lot, second whole time in NCAA history behind Steph Curry.
And there you see Murray driving, drawing, and kicking to Barton, who has a straight line drive to the basket.
Portland up 5 and a strength of 45% shooting. And 7 of 12 from 3. Lillard 0 for 2 in 11 minutes.
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough finish. The running one-hander. Oh, that is nice.
over Kenneth Fareed in the paint. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. Martin working on one of his better friends in the league, Damian Lillard.
Dame doesn't like the call, but that's the same foul that Martin got. Look at this. Look at Kraft. He kind of caught him before he got to the peak of the jump. And that's a shot that we'll probably see Dame shoot a lot of, because as you hear Mike Malone screaming to defenders, go over the top of the screen, opposing coaches are going to do that with Dame, and it's going to require Dame to then get into that paint and finish with the nice little one-hand runners.
Friends, enjoy the best seats, best prices, and best benefits for the upcoming 2016-17 regular season with Trailblazer season tickets. Secure your seats to the action. Call 844-RIP-CITY or visit trailblazers.com now. Lillard averaging 21 per in the preseason in just under 26 minutes of work. Great efficiency. And nearly 42% from three while shooting 50%. Look at the crossover. The step through on Fareed, who's still trying to figure out where he went, but left it short. One of the better offensive rebounders in the league. Ed Davis pries it free but missed. Regroups and provides the Blazers another opportunity. Lillard will take it, but had it stuffed near the rim. Recover is Davis. Leaves it to the rim, no. And foul called inside is Mayhem. Breaks out in the paint with Kenneth Fareed in the middle of it.
There is a lot going on. Dame passes up on the open look. Attacks. It looked like he had some evil intentions on that play. I thought he was about to rise up. Then he get his footing under him. Dame kind of just sat on the floor at the end of the play. Ed is like, my goodness, is this what I got to do to get to the free throw line? It's a lot of bumping and bruising going on down low.
Davis with 4 boards. Davis, a 56%er a year ago, knocks this one down. Ed out of Richmond, Virginia. Started his career with the Toronto Raptors, where he played 2.5 seasons. 19.2 left first quarter. Davis drills them both. And an 8-point Blazer lead. Al-Farouq Aminu leading the way in scoring in 9 minutes with a dozen. Martin wants to flatten things out. He brings Jokic out to screen and then drives right to Davis. Steps back and misses. Jokic to follow Vonleh with a rebound with 2. Damian surveys the scene, fires a 3. Good if it goes, and it nearly did. The Blazers share the ball, share the love. 8 assists, 10 field goals made. 7 of 13 from 3. And Al-Farouq Aminu, a man possessed with 12 points in the first quarter play, hitting 4 3-point shots. Good start for the Blazers here in the preseason against the Denver Nuggets on a rainy night in the Northwest.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
¿Crees que habrá alguien tan interesante como él?
No es fácil saberlo.
Come on, Dad.
They tell me I'm wrong. 2 bottles and along. Talk about my love. Oh, talk about my love. Talk about my love.
You ready, Dad?
Studies show the average attention span is 8 seconds.
Cavs trail the Clippers by 3. There's only one person to go to right now. Number 39, Tony Vargas! LeBron shoots, and he scores!
Good thing the redesigned Kia Forte comes with available lane keep assist to help you from drifting, even if your mind does.
Well, the Blazers very active, 17-9 rebounding edge, 8 on the offensive end, and Al-Farouq Aminu, the story, under 9 minutes played, 12 points on 4 of 5 shooting from 3. Coming into this game, the Chief was 1 for 11 in the preseason shooting from 3. Now, he was 34% a year ago. and go back to the playoffs when he was 28 of 70 and shot 40% from three-point range. Obviously, very much a part of his arsenal. Time now for the Pacific Office Automation stats. Damian Lillard and the Blazers with 8 assists on 10 field goals made. Denver led by Wilson Chandler's 8 points. He was 2 of 2 from 3. Jusuf Nurkic with 7 points and Will Barton with 5. If you're just joining us, the Blazers started Mo Harkless at the small forward spot. That's significant because there's been a lot of questions, a lot of conjecture about who Terry Stotts will start at the 3. And again, yesterday at practice, said, I don't have an answer for you. I won't have an answer for you till October 25th. So stay tuned.
I'm not telling anybody anything.
So it goes. He has his reasons. Barton fires to Murray out of the corner, knocks it down. And we mentioned the fact that he shot made 117 threes at Kentucky. Second only to Steph Curry in NCAA history for a freshman. It's pretty good company.
Yeah,
Crap, dribble weave here to Evan Turner. Coming off the screen, the step back is short. Jokic with the rebound.
That's a spot Turner likes to get to on the floor. Just left it a little short.
Barton and Jokic along with Murray, Fareed, and Hernan Gomez on the floor. 12 to shoot. 7 to shoot for Murray. Coming off the screen with McCollum trailing him. And Davis stands him up, but he hits that mid-range jump.
If you're Mike Malone and the Nuggets and the shot clock is running down, that's who you want to have the ball. He can create something out of nothing.
7th pick in the draft. They have another nice-looking play out of Florida State. Michael Beasley, 6'6" wingman, was the 19th pick in the first round. Evan Turner, along with Crab, McCollum, Vonleh, and Davis starting this second quarter play. There's Evan Turner taking Will Barton in deep.
Well, very well defended by Will Barton, but a better move from Evan Turner.
Good matchup here as Barton is defended by Turner, forcing him to the help. 15 to shoot. The Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, attacking the rack. Blazers pretty stout inside. Davis clears it to McCollum. CJ on the run. Crossing, driving, slithering, and laying it in with a left hand. A magnificent move.
He had the mismatch as soon as he crossed half court. You cannot put a 4 or a 5 man on CJ McCollum. Just not going to work out.
So dangerous. Shows shifty, left to right hand, and he can get anywhere on the floor. Murray comes off the screen. McCollum again behind the pick. Bothers Murray. CJ will run it up the floor. McCollum, the bounce to Davis. Delay. Running left, he won't go, and Fareed clears the rebound.
I like the touch, though, from that. Nice, soft shot.
Good recognition by McCollum, too, seeing that dig come to him on the double team. Crab denies a pass out of bounds. It'll be Denver ball.
I think Evan Turner likes Will Barton defending him because Barton will pick you up at half court, and Turner likes that because it enables his ability to drive and get to the basket.
12 to shoot now on the Denver inbounds. Murray again coming off the screen. Rolling is Fareed up top for the right-hand snapper.
We talked about Murray's ability to just make something happen. We've seen the scoring, that time the playmaking. And when you're dealing with Fareed, you can just put it up in the vicinity and he'll go get it.
Fareed in his 6th year, starter last year, but the presumption is he'll be coming off the bench for Denver this year. Turner angling to the end line, had it dislodged. Fareed makes a beautiful pass up the floor to Barton, who drives to the glass, couldn't finish over McCollum.
See, Will Barton calling for a sub. He looks gassed because he's defending at a high level and then he's trying to make plays.
Emmanuel Mudiay came up with an ankle that bothered him. He is unable to start tonight. Gary Harris is still rehabbing from an injury. Will be playing a lot at the 2 and presumably would start for this ball. Had a lot of injuries last year. Guys gradually coming back. Darrell Arthur coming back from knee surgery. We saw him work out before the game tonight. They say he'll be ready to go when the season starts as Fareed makes a beautiful move to the middle and sends in a sizzling hook.
I think there's several guys that are thanking Terry Stotts for calling that timeout, not just on the Blazers roster, but also the Nuggets, because they are out here working. CJ to the basket. guy just throw it up.
I'm Jamie Foxx for Verizon. In the nation's largest independent study by Root Metrics, again, Verizon is the #1 network.
Hi, I'm Jamie Foxx for Sprint. And I'm Jamie Foxx for T-Mobile. And we're just as good.
Really? Only Verizon was ranked #1 nationally in data, reliability, text and call and speed.
Yeah.
And you're going to fist pump today? Get out of my sight.
Don't get fooled by a cut-rate network. Verizon gives you tons of data without all the restrictions. Get 20 gigs and 4 lines for only $160 with no surprise overages on America's best network.
Inside the rack house is a Jim Beam. Thousands of barrels lay silent. Aging, building a fuller, smoother flavor that only comes from being aged 4 long years.